Hey YouTube, I wanted to make a quick video on how to replace these outer skirts on the 2007 Escalade EXT or Escalade. There's a problem with these as they get older. Number one, they flake off. You can see the black is kind of peeling off. Number two is that when you drive down the street, it actually makes a really loud wind noise. And I've read a lot of forums. You could either add super glue hot gun glue to the inside of this to prevent the noise from getting louder, or it's most likely that this is falling apart and you can see that it's actually coming loose. So I'm going to do it for all four corners of the car, and I'll just kind of walk you guys through it. And I also bought seals to replace the inside the door, rubber door seals. I don't think that's going to be the main problem, but I will go ahead and change them. First, what I'll do is I will change the outer door panels first, and then drive it around and see if it fixes the wind noise, and then later on I'll replace this. But I don't think that, I think it's mostly these parts right here. Okay, so first things first is we got to remove the door panel, and it's really easy. You need a 10mm socket and a little pick thing and some plastic pry tools. So first you're going to remove the lock piece here. On this interior handle, there's a little cover that you're going to pick off. Exposing the bolts here, remove 10mm. Go ahead and use a little pick to remove this interior door handle. There should be two bolts. Actually, I'm missing one. Oh, this is not long enough either. Let me get an extension really quick. Okay, now you're gonna take your plastic pry tools. Sorry, my dog's loud. You're gonna stick it into the corner. Pry out. Grab it and pry. Remove the plastic triangle cover. Don't just rip the door panel off, because you're gonna have to remove the wiring connection and the cable that goes to the interior door handle. So this is the cable to the interior door handle, and you're just gonna push in and twist, because it's like a little latch. See, you push these two things in, push in and twist, and then push the other side in and twist, and it'll just pull right out. And then just remove the plugs. There we go. Now, I believe this just comes off, this interior plastic piece. Should just pop right off. You know what? I forgot to put the windows down. Alright. Now I can remove this piece, I believe. This piece here actually belongs, well, I don't know if I'm going to get it out, but there we go. Okay. And I want to show you guys what the old glue mod works. So this was on the Cadillac forums. So the old mod to fix the, if your wind noise wasn't that bad, most likely the culprit is it was coming from here. See? And you would put either silicone glue or hot glue and it would fix the problem. You can see mine actually just falling apart now. But, and that did solve the problem actually. For the longest time it worked. But now it's just, the wind noise is it's so loud. So the thing I'm just thinking, like, maybe I just simply have to replace the entire door, outer door trim piece. So I think you have to take the mirror off. That looks like what I'm gonna have to take the mirror off. So take the mirror off. Very simple. Just remove the foam. Missing a bolt here? Or is this that hot piece? I think it's up. There we go. Woo! Damn it. I broke that piece off. I'll have to super glue that back on. Yikes. Okay, so I will super glue that back later, but basically you're gonna get some plastic pliers and push these little pieces out. Well, you can remove this. Push these out. You know what, since this is not going to be used, I'm just going to pinch them in. There we go. Comes off. This has to go in. Just like that. There we go. Just pop it back in. hard to get in. This side's easy, this side's not. Oh wow, I cracked it. How is that possible? Jesus Christ. Alright guys, and since I messed up I really messed up that driver's side. I was a little too rough with the mirror here, and I broke my brand new assembly. Anyway, I'm going to show you how to do it the right way on the passenger side. I think you just got to be a little more patient than I was. Yeah. Take it off, this interior part off. Okay, this time I'm going to gently pull this off. This one came out, the other one had a problem. The other one must have been stuck. Because this one came out way easier. Oh my goodness. And this time be careful. So where I cracked it was at the base here, where the mirror is, and it's because I was forcing it, I think, way too much. You go figure, right? Gently put it down. And what it was is that there's a little tip in here that inserts down, and it was getting caught, and I was pushing on it, which cracked it. So you need to get your finger and move it out of the way to make sure it aligns. And then it'll fit nice and easily, like this one, perfectly. And you can see this side went on perfectly. So I'm going to show you something really quick. So you can see it's nice, there's a seal there. It's nice and good. You can see that rubber seal for the wind. And over here, where I had to glue it before, I can see that the little foam is actually sealing it a lot better than it was before. So this, I mean, I guess the true test is when I get on the highway, but you can see some of the old leftover silicone. And then really the next step is just assembly. You can see how the old one on the left and the new one on the right, look how bad that panel is. But yeah, the swap is easy. Just be careful when you pull out off parts, man. Like, don't be like me and mess up the driver's side. This is the passenger side. But you know, a mistake that's made here is a mistake that you can prevent. So just be very careful and gentle when you pull out those side mirrors. And yeah, take your time. Okay, guys, here's a shot in the daytime of what the new panel looks like versus the old panel. Now I'm going to show you guys how to do the rear. Like I said, you saw me break the brand new outer skirt, exterior trim on the driver's side. So be very careful. You can see that the passenger side came out perfect. There's no issue here. Just be very careful taking it apart. But I went on a test drive yesterday, and the front is... I can't hear wind noise from the front. I can hear it coming from the back now, so I can't wait to change these out and go on another test drive and make sure that the noise is completely eliminated. So I'm looking forward to that. So I got to change these back too out. You can see they're kind of loose too. It's crazy. So the rear door should be much easier than the front. Similar procedure. I forgot which way this goes. There you go. Make sure you have the windows rolled down. Great. Okay, so when you go to install this, new one in, make sure that the window aligns with these window alignment little pieces right here. So make sure it lines up. So you're gonna have to go from the other, get it started, kind of going from the other side. Make sure you set it down in place. Window. This is not very... Gotta go in. Gentle, very gentle. Make sure your window aligns. we go. All done. And I put the door back together. Pretty self-explanatory. Remember, this crease right here faces on the inside of the car. First time around, you're gonna have too much slack. It's okay. Lift it up. Get the seam clearly done first, and then you're gonna work your way around the car. There we go. All right. And it fits perfectly. Back together. Panel. Cover. Steel plate. Looks good. Alright, so that should eliminate all the wind noise. Just take her on test drive.